Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hangin with the Hunns. We are back in studio with our friend Bill Bain and my lovely wife, Carrie, right here.
Hello.
And I'm Todd, and we're hanging with the Hunns. And this is Cricket. We got all the dogs in here. Well, no, not all of them. Some of them are being very rambunctious, so we put them in the kennel, and we could still kind of hear them. Yeah, they were getting fresh with Bill.
Yeah, they could smell the fresh scent getting out.
We like you,
right?
They're sweet dogs. So it's been a while, man. I mean, we just saw you. Sunday, but it's been six years?
6 years now.
6 years. So I'm going to have you tell your story, but so like where we left off was 2019 at Halloween.
Yep.
Music festival.
And
yes, we did.
At Swanee, my band, the Goodwood Band, was playing there, and Bill and his group of crazy people they're all our friends, so we're all crazy people. But they were camped right next to us, and that was the last time we saw you. I mean, hung out with you. It was probably the last time we saw you.
Yeah.
I swore it was the old Gooden was in 2020. Am I wrong on that?
Okay, well, if that was after, if Old Gooden was after, then yeah.
Oh, see, I get it mixed up because I thought it was before, and I thought that was.
I think it was 2020.
Eric will definitely correct us
if we're wrong, Eric.
Well, it was a music festival.
It was.
So that was another one. Yeah, so many. There's been so many music festivals.
Definitely, there has.
And Halloween was crazy. That is a crazy experience. I think we always said we probably would never go because we can't afford it. So it's so expensive.
It is super expensive.
And I was like, well, probably the only time we'll ever go there is if we're playing. And so like
that was pretty cool.
That was it. Yeah. So we got a gig there, and that was an awesome gig. And it's definitely an experience. Like, we are more kind of the spring reunion and the bluegrass jams and the more family oriented, festivals.
It's not like that at Halloween. If you're trying to go for the family chill out experience,
it's
Halloween
wild.
is not for you.
I put it this way: to me, I felt like it was like the Vegas of festivals.
Of Swanee, probably. Absolutely.
Swanee. And I say that because I've been to Vegas once.
Right.
And it was I'd probably be okay if I didn't go back.
Right.
We did take the kids, though, so that's why it was a little crazy. It was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, well, you got like the jam band stuff during the day, and then it just goes to straight rave when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
And it never stops.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
It's like, 5 days?
Silent discos.
Yeah, there's like hidden ones.
We tried to go to sleep.
Right. Sorry we cut you up.
Yeah, exactly.
My bad.
I think the last thing I heard was, Bill! 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 And I was like, what's going on? Is he okay? Unaliving? Unaliving. And I was worried for a second, and then I kind of poked my head out of the camper, and I was like, is he okay? And then everybody started laughing, and he comes out, and
these people are
that's
crazy.
Not cool. That's not cool. Y'all need to stop that.
Right. Absolutely.
But so anyway, I guess just take it from there and kind of give us the story before the
incarceration.
Yes.
Okay, so I just lived life wild. That's what I did for a long time. I was growing up Southern Baptist Church, following Jesus. My dad was a deacon at Orange Park First Baptist Church. He passed away during my incarceration in 2023. So that was rough. But it was like really cool that night because when he passed away, it was like just something told me to call. It was definitely the Holy Spirit. And, I got on the phone, and they were all in the room saying their goodbyes. So I got to say my goodbyes to them.
Right.
But, I was growing up good, and then I just went crazy, man. I just got above my head, and they talk about idolatry and all that, and that's what I was doing. I was putting everything before God. So to me, it's like what I saw here on the phone when we first had the conversation before we went to church on Sunday. It's like 40 years in the wilderness. Like I was 41 when I went to prison. 7 is the number of completion. Boom, 7 years in prison. So that's not like God like sitting me down and like, Bill, get it together, dude. You got a son now. Like that's not the life to live. You got a loving family and friends that care about you and just living that lifestyle. It saved me. Yeah. It really did. Because God knows like where I would end up at. Especially with all the stuff going on out here nowadays, Yeah. I got to sit down and reset. It was a rough reset.
Yeah.
But, it
some of us got to we got to get that God smack. That's what I call it.
That's a good one. The old God smack.
So you were saved, or you knew about Jesus before? You just didn't live your life like that. So it's kind of like you kind of I guess reborn.
Yes, absolutely.
In jail. Yeah.
So I got down like it was July 13th of 2022. I just got out on my knees and surrendered my life to the Lord again and just said, look, God, I can't do it like this. Like, just take care of me. I'm about to go on a journey where I don't know where I'm going to go.
Yeah, scary.
The Department of Corrections, you don't know where you're going to end up at. You gotta
or who you come in contact with.
You have no idea where you're going to go at. Some people go to prison, don't come back home. Mm-hmm. Now I'm sitting here hanging out with y'all, drinking some coffee on the podcast. This is awesome. Coffee, and it's amazing.
Harry Potter creamer.
Yes, it's really good.
Highly recommend.
It's delicious.
So you grew up in that's kind of like my testimony too. I grew up in church. My mom was a good Christian,
right?
And I just we were talking about it the other day. I'm like, something happened. Like I really feel like I accepted Jesus as a young kid, but then I just kind of fell away and started doing stupid things, my teen years, and
absolutely
drugs and alcohol and
I think it's
music.
Easy to get distracted with life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but I was like, I wasn't cool. Like I did some things that I'm like, just like a very aggressive to the Holy Spirit, the gospel. Maybe I didn't, maybe I wasn't fully, I don't know. I think it's kind of like the prodigal son, 100%. Maybe that's what we were,
100%.
And so I can relate to that story because I was definitely out there, rolling around with the pigs.
Right. Absolutely. Wallering around.
So that's, we have that in common, definitely. So you were doing bad things.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about that? Like what
led you into
what led you up to prison?
It was, obviously, if you know me, I went to prison for selling drugs. I was very known for doing that throughout this town. So, I got caught, with a lot. I was facing some time. I ended up doing a 7-year sentence. Did 6 years because you get gain time for good behavior and stuff like that.
Right.
But really it just sets you down, and it just, it makes you think about, it gives you a whole different perspective on life. It really does. Like the little things you take for granted, just like sitting here on the couch, sitting here drinking a cup of coffee,
right?
Having a phone, just simple little things that you have in life that you take for granted. Be able to get out in your car and go away. Yeah, pick up my son, go hang out with him. Like just, I've only been able to talk with my son like on the phone. I never had him come see me behind bars or anything like that because I didn't want him to see his dad.
Right.
And how old is he?
He is 6 right now. Yes, he will be 7 in October. Okay. So he was
really young when you went in.
Yeah. Yes, he was 10 months old at the time when all that happened. So I missed all those years of him growing up. But, when I got through then in my sentence, it was like, on a work release. So I got to go to home furloughs and come home every weekend or every other weekend. I went to my mom's house. So I got to spend time with him. But it was like, we didn't skip a beat.
When did that start?
That started in November. December of last year. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got to go home. They would come up there and visit me because you had to get a job and get approved, and it's a whole process.
Right.
Because you're still technically under the Department of Corrections, even though you're in street clothes. But you can go home. They give you like a little trust thing. You get like 4 hours the first time, 6 the second, 8 the third. You know what I'm saying? So my second visit, 6 hours, was on actually Christmas Day. So that was cool. So I got to hang out with my family, my sister, my brother-in-law, my niece, my mom, my son. That was just super awesome to be at home for Christmas for the first time in 6 years.
You know? I bet.
So, but yeah.
Is any of that based on whether you have good behavior, or is it for everybody?
Absolutely. No, I mean, if you have certain charges, you're not going to work release.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you stay on your P's and Q's in there and do what you're supposed to do, just keep your head down. I mean, you see all these movies and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's all I know.
Right.
Thankfully, I've never been
it's
to
terrible.
jail, so
It's not a great place to be.
Yeah.
But it's like you and I were talking about. It's what you make it.
Right.
If you do dumb stuff is going to happen to you.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just keep your head down, do what you're supposed to do, and just stay out of the way.
Make the best out of it.
Not everybody does that, though. I'm sure there's a lot of people that go in and they're disgruntled. They're mad, so they're going to be acting out, and they don't want to accept that they did anything wrong. So the difference is you knew what you did was wrong, and you're like, I'm just going to try to do the best here, get out as soon as possible.
Because I went out in the community. I worked I went to a work camp. So I went out the gate every single day.
Oh, okay.
Like I was a lay baller. I went there and went out and, did water and sewer and did landscaping and stuff like that. Just free labor, modern day.
See, I'm so ignorant to all of that. I have no idea.
I totally was too. But when you go into it, you get exposed to it, and then you just kind of just do it.
I just thought you go to jail, you're locked away, and you don't see the light of day. Like, basically, you don't go out, maybe in the little courtyard. But like I said, the movies, and you do like a little bit of weights or walk around or whatever.
That's probably...
Maybe fight each other.
Oh, they took the weights out of the prison system. They don't have those anymore. But
they don't have weights?
No, they don't have weights in prison anymore.
Really?
I guess that would be dangerous if you had weights, because you could probably use them against other people.
Probably what happened.
Wow.
Plus, I think it was like the guys were getting bigger than the guards.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
Wow,
I know. I was thinking
perspective.
We can't have that.
No,
I feel like the perfect prison system would be like feed them terrible food, don't give them any kind of exercise, and just to where they're all just like blobs.
Or you're just so weak that you can't do anything.
They don't have the energy to fight back.
Right.
That's probably not very humane, though. So.
No, it's definitely not.
Well,
don't ever get a job with the Department of Corrections.
I won't. I don't want to go anywhere near
it. Definitely don't. But, dude, you don't want to.
I mean, that's kind of how society is going. If you think about it with our food.
There's probably people afraid to leave jail and go into society.
Like I shouldn't be talking right now.
Well, I mean, it was definitely like, especially like getting released. That was. I mean, going out and going working like at the work release, that helped with the transition of coming. But like when my friend Kelly came and got me, and just walking out, knowing that I could just go do whatever I wanted to go do was just the most like overwhelming feeling.
I bet.
I mean, you just have so much stuff to do. It's just like, I hit the ground running.
Yeah.
It's like, I go pass the work release check, then I got to go get some lunch real quick, then I got to go to the DMV, the dealership. You know what I'm saying? Just run around.
Life stuff.
Life. Something I hadn't been dealing with. It was
adulting.
I felt so weird. Like in the bank, I was sitting there, like, I didn't know what to do with my hands. Like I was Ricky Bobby. I was
like it's crazy because you're living life. I mean, it's not like you've been in there since a kid,
right?
But at the same time, that's a long time to kind of forget that whole
absolutely 6
way
years.
Of life.
It just takes time. Like I got a good job working at parts place out in the north side, and they're really cool. Like I got paid time off. I'm getting paid right now. So, they're helping me out. I just told them, I said, look, man, I need a week and a half.
Yeah.
I was like, get out on Wednesday. I'm taking off that week and then the whole week after.
Right.
Like, they worked it out. They're like, well, here, we'll give you like floating holidays.
So you've been working with them for a while?
For like 4 months now.
Okay.
They give you like really.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So the work release place, they give you like, it's like fast food jobs.
Right.
If you know people, like you can get a decent job and stuff like that. But these guys that come in there, they don't really work.
Right.
So, some people, there's good people in prison that get out and come out and do the right thing, but you got people that just never even worked, never did anything.
Yeah.
So they just go back because they can't get a job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like the your aunt's rethread.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
the whole
but that's not even
rethread.
No, what's that?
It's like a
it's
work. I'm gonna butcher this. It's like the work program. What do you? Can you do it? Okay, you do.
It's not.
Please take a deep breath.
Okay. Well, first of all, it's not those who come. It's not really work release like you come out of prison. Some maybe, of course, like my aunt. She did, come from prison.
Right.
But she also, because of what she was involved with before. So a lot of the women, though, are those who have been rescued from human trafficking.
Right.
Or sex trafficking.
Oh, wow.
So they've only known that for their whole life. So they have never had a job. They've only been used. So they're like, it's a total different world when they get rescued from that. And then, but Rethreaded is a company that has been started. It's like a non-for-profit.
Yeah, it's amazing. It basically teaches them all.
I think it's a non-for-profit.
All the things like you've been doing since you got out.
They teach you how to live life. Like they never even knew how to clock into a job or even how to like any kind of scheduled thing. So it's like a whole new life to them. But yeah, and it's for women. It's all women, but it's good to have programs that you can go get come out of something like that and have help to get back into society.
Well, I mean, they have like I told you, I went to like the incentivized camp. They had amazing. I mean, like church programs, and I mean they had faith-based programs. I got into one. It was called Extreme Solutions, which I signed out of it personally, just because some, complications or whatever with the people who run it.
Right.
But I mean, they had decent people like in there trying to help you and stuff like that. They had very, very outreach. They had like Kairos came in there, different churches come in there. They started streaming 1122. The warden at Marion CI got baptized by Joby.
Really?
He's got he actually he did one of those interviews. Where they do like on the screen or whatever. So he actually got saved.
Do those guys come in? They have like prison ministries too, where they come in.
Yeah, they come in and
do church on.
Yeah, they do church, but they do the whole streaming, just like how we were 1122 and they got the screen with Joby. That's exactly how it was there.
Yeah,
I mean not that high def, because I really did look like Joby was right there. Yeah.
Do they do baptisms?
They do.
Yeah.
They actually have a baptism, like a pool, like a little thing that they have.
Nice.
Like it's like a little box.
Right.
And they do them there. But it's big. They got all kinds of stuff there. I mean, that's really good. But they started doing tablets for everybody. So everybody had a tablet. That's how you emailed your family, your friends, and kept in touch with everybody.
Okay.
You had to pay for like stamps and stuff. It's like a certain app, and then they started putting podcasts on there. So then that's how I started listening to Joby.
So it's not like online.
No, it's
like
just
an app.
It's
apps.
It's like an app.
Okay.
So then they came out with one that's called Pando. So Pando is all geared, and you're just watching ministries from all over.
That's
the
awesome.
United States. You can go to every single state. So I mean, that's how I found out about like Joby. I was saying about Brian Tomey from Crossroads Church. Because he's like, the man's man. I'm pretty sure. They do like the man camp and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He does like the motorcycle trips and all the cool stuff, And it just, it makes it real. That's why I like, how Joby does it too, because he doesn't judge. He's just, I mean, it's like Jesus. Jesus didn't come back for the righteous, he came back for the sinner.
Have you read his book?
Which one?
Stand
Firm and Act Like Men?
Yes.
Absolutely. I have.
Okay, so I've got it on my, I'm gonna, as soon as I get my credit on Audible, I'm gonna read it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Listen to it. I don't read books. Because it's really hard to read on a lawnmower. So I listen to it. So
audiobook.
Don't give me any heck for that. I know how to read.
Right. Yeah,
but
definitely do that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read that. But it's really good.
But yeah, it's it is what you make it in there.
Yeah.
It's I just came to terms, started getting devotions and reading that, joined like some Bible study groups that some guys were running in the prison and stuff. And, we had a good group of guys, that were in there that were doing that.
So what point in your prison, whatever, life or whatever journey?
Yes,
yeah.
We'll go with the journey.
Yeah. At what point did you really feel the I guess God pulling you to change your ways? Or I know having a son had probably a huge amount to do with it, because I know that's like when we had Mason, it was pretty much a year after that I was like, I got to change my life. You know, I mean, that was when I was in Order by Chaos, and it was just like, I mean,
it was wild.
It was pretty wild.
When you were my manager at Calico Jacks.
Oh yeah, that too.
Well, yeah. I mean, I gave birth to our son, and he had a show, and he went to the show right after I gave birth.
She told me to play.
We were right down the street from Club 5, so I mean, I was like, why not? Like, I'm going to sleep. Go.
Is that when Jay dove off the stage and hurt his arm? Remember that when Jay did that?
Pork chop. Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that was long. And a pork chop broke his leg. His
leg, shattered his ankle.
That was a leg.
Yeah.
The arm.
I don't know.
I just remember that.
Like, I mean, I'm not doubting it, but my memory is so bad when it comes to
all that. That was a long time ago.
It's very hazy.
I don't remember. That's been a quarter century.
I have people come up to me just Sunday at church when we were leaving. I was like, man, that guy looks so familiar. And I saw a guy that I remembered, and I was like, so really quick, because he was coming towards me, and I was like, where?
Yeah.
Where do I know from? And then, and I actually like nudged her, and I go, where do we know him from? And he goes, hey, Todd. And I was like, dang it. And I was like, dang it. And he goes,
hey, you.
He said his name. Yeah, hey, buddy. No, I truly remembered him,
right?
But he remembered me too. So, but I don't think he said he remembered me from a different church, and I think it was something else. It'll come to me,
right?
Like 2 weeks from now, I'll be like, there it is,
right.
But I hate that.
Yeah,
makes me feel rude.
I mean,
but I don't know. It's my brain is damaged.
Right. It's been a long time.
Yes.
So you said it was like 2 years after you were in jail, right? That you were really
absolutely
just knocked you on your knees and said,
I just got down, and I just surrendered, and just I said a prayer that I got from like a book, like it said, like, if you want to be saved, say this prayer. And I just got down on my knees right there in my cell with my 2 cellmates and just did it. And then
they did too.
No, they didn't.
Oh, they were just watching.
They were just like,
okay, you're doing
one
your
left
thing.
like the cell. Let me have my privacy.
What brought you to that point, though? Like, was there something that happened during that day?
I think it was just, starting to realize. Like, I mean, I'd been sitting there, because I sat. This all happened like August 25th, 2020. By the time I signed to actually go to prison, it was like April 5th, 2022. So it was a long time. Okay. So it was after that, and then it was like literally a week later I left to go start my DOC journey.
Right.
But it was just sitting down and contemplating, like, just knowing that I was about to go to prison. I mean, I didn't know what to expect. I mean, like you said, the movies. I mean, like,
right,
getting stabbed. Like,
I know. That's what I think. It terrifies me.
Like, what's going to happen? I mean, like,
I don't even watch those movies. They scare the crap out of me.
Worth it. But it's nothing like that, really. I mean, but it just got me to the point where, I just knew that my way wasn't working, and I had to do something to make some changes. So, I mean, most of the people that I've hung out with, I mean, like you guys, I mean, quite a few friends of mine are just like, they've let everything down. Even like I saw Will, how he commented on the Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, that was just amazing.
Where's he? Is he local?
I don't know. Will, are you local now? We don't know, buddy.
Will, you come to church with us. We're trying to make that picture grow in the parking lot.
Absolutely. So, Will, if you're still here in Orange Park, Jacksonville, you need to come meet up with us.
I think we got a couple people coming with us.
Deal
soon, yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I think we're gonna have to go to the earlier service because
the 9:22.
Yeah, because I work on every other Sunday.
Yeah, twice a month.
So I mean, if not, I can
the 9:22. I don't care.
Yeah, let's do that.
That doesn't, dude. I'm up every morning. Like, I'm programmed to get up early right now.
Yeah. Well, that's what we used to do. We used to go like earlier because it used to be like we would get out before lunch.
Right.
So it's been like a later thing, and I'm like, I'm okay going back to early. It's fine.
Yeah. So like, I really felt we felt it was so much different because we've been to, so I guess it's like 1122 is the place to meet your friends when they get out of prison.
Right.
Yeah, right.
we've done it a couple times now.
Yeah.
Shout out Eric.
Yeah.
But yeah, when Eric got out, we went to see him at 1122 in
Off of
Hodges,
9B,
I think Hodges.
9A.
Yeah,
What is
somewhere
that?
So
over
many
there.
campuses now.
And it was so good to see him and his mom. That was
Right.
really probably, even if anyone came up to us and said hi, I probably didn't even notice because I was just so happy to see my bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so we didn't really think about, and it's far, so we were really just doing that for him. But then we went to another one, and it was just kind of the same thing. And Fleming Island was totally different for us. I mean, it was like it almost felt like Canvas Church, like kind of the vibe. I don't know.
Well, everybody
I don't know
was
what
super
it was.
nice. They were like, they come up to you, hey,
Yes.
how you doing?
Yes.
They're just like super.
Yeah, we
greedy.
knew
Very
a lot of
helpful.
people.
They're
Absolutely.
leading us to where we need.
Right.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
follow me. I'm like,
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So anyway, good job. 1122.
1122.
We'll be back.
Joby Martin's definitely
We'll be
good.
back. But yeah. So you bent your knee to the Lord,
Absolutely.
and so did you get baptized at?
I never have got baptized.
Okay, well we're gonna.
I want to set that up. I
Yeah,
really wanted
we'll
to
set
do
that
like
up
the
soon.
beach one, but I don't know.
Oh, that's so awesome. Though.
That's something I kind of really want to do. And they just did it. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I wanted to email Joby, but like, dude, push it back. To like,
do another one.
Do another one. Because they had won like a world record for like
Yeah.
it was
those
like
people being baptized
Yeah.
at the beach.
700 or something. It was a lot.
Thousands. Yeah.
He's just
Yeah, it was
doing
like
man.
almost 3,000 maybe.
Yeah,
Might have been more than that.
Could have been.
But we should. Let me talk to my buddy, and we'll go out and have a special day at the beach and
okay.
get you baptized.
Oh, you got it like that?
Yeah,
My buddy.
do I got it like that?
He
I
has been
can
waiting
baptize
to
you,
baptize somebody.
Yeah, no.
Are you gonna baptize me?
I mean, I can.
If you want.
I don't know. I've never baptized anybody.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Sure.
do it.
Hey,
Aw.
let's do
I
it
would
then.
love to be
Yeah.
baptized by you.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Would I be the first person to be baptized?
Yeah, by me. I've
Well, I
never
mean,
baptized anybody.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Okay.
Well, then
awesome.
we'll do
We're
that.
doing it then.
We'll
soon.
do that
At the beach?
at the beach.
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
All right. All right.
At the beach.
Okay. All right.
Whatever beach.
Done
you wanna
deal. Yeah.
We'll figure
Eyes
that
are
out.
sweating.
go
Cool. All
Yeah,
right,
that'll be
cool.
awesome, man.
All
That'd be
right,
super
let's
cool.
do that.
But yeah, like I
So-
said, I stayed in. I just started getting my Bible, man. Started reading. Buddy of mine's dad. He's out at what is it? Hibernia Baptist Church over here in Fleming.
Right.
He used to come in and go to the Clay County Jail, and they came and did church there. So I started talking to him a little bit, and started going there. And I was just like, man, I'm just gonna stay with it. Like it's just there's no other way. Like now that I've gotten out, I don't have the desire to do the stuff that I used to do. Like it's like when you and I were talking about it, like when you were talking with Isaac and how he just said like, now that he's got Jesus, it's just that fulfillment that we used to get from what we used to do with other substances. It's not the same.
Right.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Like when I went out and saw Sean, I had a couple beers at the bar, but I haven't had a drop of alcohol since. Like I just don't, they're like, hey, let's do a shot. I'm good. I don't want a shot.
Yeah.
Like that's just the spirit. You know what I mean? I don't want that. And now it's just, now I got, like you said, my son. I'm being a lot healthier than I used to be. I'm not smoking cigarettes anymore. Not doing drugs. Like to get back into that, it's just like Einstein. That's just the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again. It's just it's not worth it.
Yeah, it's. I mean, like we feel the same way. It's
Absolutely.
it's like I barely even drink anymore.
Right.
and like you get that. It's almost it's not even a habit. It's just kind of the thing you do.
Right. When you're
so
out.
Yeah.
so
It's a social thing.
we were at the last festival we did, and I was like, well, I'm gonna get a Jaeger bomb, and I'll still have a Jaeger every now and then because I love Jaeger.
Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Moderation's okay.
But, exactly.
But moderation's fine.
It's nothing in the Bible, like it used to be.
Do everything in moderation.
Yeah,
exactly. And Jaeger is healthy. It's vitamins and all kinds of stuff.
Oh gosh, it's like a tincture.
What kind of vitamins? Vitamin
J?
There's
minerals in there. There's minerals.
Minerals? No, dude. There's definitely not minerals.
It might have been when they first made it.
It's a tonic. Look it up.
It's what?
They might have.
It's like a tonic.
Did you put your Men's Plus vitamin in there and take a shot? Oh,
no.
Are you sure the one you buy from the store is like that? Because I feel like
I have no
in
idea
the
what I'm talking
beginning
about
when they first made it, it's possible because I have read that too.
I mean, there's definitely like cough syrup.
But,
yeah,
I mean, it's definitely syrupy.
But I don't know how they make it and produce it now. Right. It's like I don't know if it's medicinal so much.
Yeah, but like back in the day, it was like we drink and get a buzz and we'd be feeling good and it was like it was fun.
Right.
And then it got to the point where I'm like, I don't even need to do this. Why am I even why am I even bothering?
And I can have a few drinks and be fine. Like I mean it's like I'm not doing it because I want to get drunk. Right, I'm not doing it because that's what like the end goal or anything. It's just casual and and as long as it's like, like that, I enjoy it.
I
but
mean,
it's
Jesus' first miracle was water in the wine.
Yes, it was.
Well, and it's because it was a celebration, and he respected that's part. He's like, this is a celebration,
exactly.
And in moderation.
That's why I had a couple beers. It was a celebration.
Yeah, exactly.
Got out.
Welcome home.
And it was so funny because we went to Texas Roadhouse because you know how to go get a steak.
Oh yeah.
But.
Oh my gosh,
that's the place to go.
I just saw a video I was watching. I don't know if it was real or not.
Yeah,
I think it was.
Yeah,
and it was this. I think it was a husband and wife, and she was a vegan.
Oh gosh,
and she was eating her first steak, and it was like TikTok video or something.
Probably not
and it
real.
Was like this steak was beautiful,
right?
And I think it was 15 years she hadn't had a steak or any meat, and she ate it and she started crying, and I was like thinking she was crying because she's eating dead animal,
right.
Vegans are like,
I get it,
dead animal flesh, and I was like thinking that's why, and she's like, it's so good, and I was like, oh no, she loves it.
Oh yeah.
So
I don't know.
Anyway,
I'm such a skeptic.
I bet it tasted like that to you.
Real.
Oh, it did. It was amazing. But it was funny because I told the guy, I was like, yeah, just give me, because they come out with those huge beers.
Right.
And I was like, dude, just give me the small Yingling. I didn't give like my whole story. Like, hey, bro, this is my first meal.
Yeah, right.
Person. I don't do that. Like, some people will do that. Like, I couldn't do that. So I was like, just bring me a small one, man. I'm good with that. And he comes, he's like, yeah, I just told him to upgrade it for you do on the house. I was like, God, dude, I'm serious, man.
Did somebody go like this?
Chug,
I was right there. Kelly was right there. So I know she didn't do it, because, we just went out. So, and, she was a trooper that whole day. Like, she ran me around, did everything.
Well, you deserved it, man. You deserved a good beer.
I did.
It's
I
all
definitely
right.
deserved a good beer.
And a good steak.
Yeah.
I bet that was amazing.
And it was good seeing Sean. That was fun hanging out with them. My other buddy Tommy and his girlfriend came out, so that was really cool hanging out with them, and just seeing them. And then I just went and crashed out. Woke up at like 5 o'clock the next morning, and then drove out to the beach, went on like a little 5-mile hike, and just jumped in the ocean. After that, went and just jumped in the ocean. I just laid there floating. That was amazing. Free at last.
It's like those videos with the guy in the stream and it says live streaming.
Yeah.
I was like, we have to do that when we go on the road.
Awesome. Yeah.
That's what I want to look for is a stream like
on
that.
the creek, because I love running water like creeks.
Right. I love the sound of that.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
so I bet that was good.
Yeah, I definitely got to go to a spring. I haven't, what I'm saying? That's on like my to-do list sometime this week.
Good.
I'm not sure. I might just go tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Just wake up early and just drive down there.
Perfect time, man. It's so hot lately.
So hot.
Yeah.
It was so miserable, man. It's like, yeah, but at least I can wear shorts and flip-flops now.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's a really good thing.
So you've been out a week?
Almost a week. Yep,
almost
6 days.
a week.
6 days right now.
So
wow.
you're working and got a good job?
Yeah, I got a pretty decent job working at a place called Phoenix, and just do like quality control. Like
so that's the job that you've had for
For a few months now.
Okay.
Yeah, because they put, like I told you, like they had me at Zaxby's, for about 6 months. And I mean, dude, I'm 47 years old working in a fast food restaurant, dude. And like all these little young, I mean, they're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, it was not for me.
Right.
But I stuck it out, did what I had to do. And then a buddy of mine worked at that place. And he's like, hey, man, we need a guy doing just quality control. Like the part pullers come out, you just check the parts and then send them up to shipping. That's all you got to do. You make some shipping labels. So, it's not a bad gig. If, you just got to keep steady so that way you don't get overloaded and backed up. But it's cool, man. Got good bosses. Shout out Joe Lewis and, Colby Kaiser. They definitely, they look out. They're the one giving me the PTO right now.
Yeah, that's great. That's
let me adjust.
Giving me some
that's
time.
Cool.
That's super cool.
That's like I even told my mom tonight before I was heading over here. I was like, I'm about to message Todd, tell him to put on some coffee. I was like, because I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm so tired. Because it's just, your sleep schedule is just now it's getting into a new routine.
Oh, yeah.
But, it's good. Like, I mean, like I said, all my friends are super supportive. Nobody, I mean, I'm just not getting back in that same scene. I don't care. Like, I mean, smoking pot, tripping, and all that stuff. Like, that doesn't fulfill me anymore.
Yeah.
I have no desire to put that stuff back in my body at all. So I'm trying to find a discipleship group too. So if you know any good discipleship groups.
Well, there's that.
I was looking it up on like 1122 earlier.
Yeah,
and I think they have one over here.
I'm sure.
It's actually, I think.
I feel like they
right
have
now,
like everything.
We were
just going on right now.
Really?
Yeah.
We were just watching his podcast.
Okay.
And he says that's basically the entire mission of that church is to create disciples that create disciples.
Absolutely, because that's what Jesus did.
They definitely have programs for you.
Absolutely.
That isn't the why can't I ever remember the name? The thing coming up.
Saturated?
Yeah,
Saturated.
Isn't that that's not disciple?
I'm not really sure. This is the first thing I heard. First time I heard about it was Sunday, and then
Saturated,
on the podcast.
Saturated basically is like just 4 days with just like a different preacher every single night.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they do. It's like a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Usually Joby closes it out.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure that's how that happens.
So
I don't know
Saturate's just saturated with God's word 4 days in a row instead of just going Sunday.
Instead of just going or Thursdays like they do.
Is it like a specific like
they might have a certain topic.
Yeah.
It depends. I don't know.
So they do it more often. It's not just like they do it often.
Every year.
Just once a year.
Yeah, so it's once a year they do it 4 days in a row because like we got to watch that on the Pando.
Okay.
On our tablets.
Okay, so that's why you're familiar with it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So like when you were saying, I was like, yeah, I've watched every single one of them that they've done. They started doing it,
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I even want to do like the man camp thing. That thing looks fun.
Yeah,
it's up
definitely.
There.
What is that?
It's called Man Camp, and it's like Brian Tomey.
He's band camp?
Man.
We're
not doing.
Oh, band camp. I'm like, what do you play?
Yeah,
I was like, wait, what was that?
He's playing me and air guitar. Get the solo going.
Pan flute.
Yeah. Is it a pan flute?
You just go along the instruments they have available. Just pick one.
Just like,
juice harp.
Right.
Triangle.
Right. Oh, definitely do that. Maybe a cowbell.
Too easy.
Maybe a cowbell,
Yes.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah,
There should be a man camp.
Definitely.
Man camp.
If I could give any advice, definitely get into a discipleship course or whatever. Because that's one of the most important things in my faith, in my walk.
Right.
Was that right when I got saved, we were going to Christian Family Chapel, and I don't even think I said anything. I think it was like, you need to do this. This is your next step.
Right.
Oh,
and
no, no, honey. He brought us into his office and made sure you knew what you just did, and we appreciated that because I was like, I never seen that before. Usually, it's just like, oh, you do that and you leave, and then you come back next Sunday, whatever. He brought us into the office and took his time with us and wanted to make sure we knew exactly what. Well, I was saved. I already knew, but he wanted to make sure he knew. And then that's when we were like, I wanted to get baptized again, though.
Right.
So that's when we decided to do that together. But yeah, that's very important.
Yeah, and it was good to have that direction because it's like you see so many times like somebody they'll during the altar call, they'll raise their hand and go down or do whatever.
Right, absolutely.
And then like next week they'll
it's
be like,
now what? Or
it's like
did it take?
every week.
Did it take?
Right. You don't have to do that, but there's something missing there, if they keep doing that,
right?
Because they don't know what the next step is, and like that's the definitely discipleship is it's an awesome thing, because the Lord he probably has really awesome things for you,
right? Absolutely.
And I feel like maybe I don't know, have you thought about like prison ministry or something?
I've thought about it. I think you have to wait like 1 year after incarceration,
right?
Once you get released, I think it's like 1 year to get back in and be a volunteer.
Yeah.
Like that. I mean, here the closest ones like Baker. Now I know Joby. I would like to do it with 1122 though.
Yeah.
And going with them because then I could also share my testimony because I've been where they're at.
Exactly.
And a lot of people, they just go just to go, but some people go there and they actually take it in.
Especially the young guys, it's like
right. I mean, and they do. I mean, nowadays it's a crazy world we live in nowadays. I mean, it's wild. I mean, I missed inflation. I came out here and I'm like, oh my God, you know what I mean? Like, what happened? Like, me and my buddy, I went to his house last night, and my buddy Bruce and his girlfriend Janae, and we were hanging out, and I was like, he's like, yeah, you just missed inflation. He's like, I just go to the store and get what I need. And I was like, dude, I go in the store, like, what happened?
Yeah. I still do that.
Insane. Yeah.
I'm still trying to understand.
Well, that's why I got a car instead of a truck, because I'm like, I'm not getting a truck at $4 a gallon right now.
Oh, when you went in, wings were probably like a quarter.
Yeah, like 50-cent wing nights. What are they now? $5 wing nights?
Yeah, no. Sometimes they have specials.
Thursday at
some
Cheers
places.
is $1.
Yeah.
I think it's $1 wing.
Is
night,
it?
So
okay.
That's not bad.
Some places still do the little deals.
Yeah. So what was it like when COVID?
Yeah.
Because you were in. And there was a lot of weird stuff. Like they were letting a lot of people go.
Right. Well, Florida was okay. It's like I was in Clay County Jail. That's where I was at. So I got raided during all that. So when I went in, first you like go into a cell. They keep you in there for 2 weeks. Then you have to make sure you don't have COVID. Then they put you in there. And I mean, it was crazy. So like one night, like on a Friday night, they just uprooted everybody, packed your stuff. And they had done tests. Now, I never took them. I never took COVID shots. I'm not putting anything in my body.
Right.
So they didn't make you do that? Good. You had a choice?
Yeah, you had a choice.
Oh,
so you had like a positive dorm, you had a negative dorm, and then you had a refusal dorm.
Oh.
So the refusal dorm, like the guy who ran Clay County Jail, whatever his position, chief or whatever, he like took away our TV for 2 weeks. And then the people
because you decided not to?
Because we not to.
Because you're rebels.
Right.
Wow.
Exactly.
Pure blood.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's great.
Pure blood. Yeah, me too.
And then the other ones got donuts, didn't they? The ones that got it, they got donuts.
They got like ice cream sandwiches and stuff. Like they got treated so good. But what was crazy is like when I told you how they uprooted everybody, right? So they didn't go through and sterilize them and stuff, right? So you got dudes who are positive, negative, refusal. So they just uprooted. Okay, this is the positive dorm now. This is the negative dorm now. This is the refusal dorm. Now you just spread COVID through the whole jail. Like these, no offense to guards. Like God bless you.
They just do whatever they're told.
They just do what they're told.
Yeah.
But back then, nobody knew what was going on.
Nobody
knew. Everybody was like panicked.
Well, Florida was just. They didn't care, remember? Because it was like St. Patty's Day, everything shut down. That's when DeSantis was like, okay, bars are shut down.
Yeah.
That was on St. Patty's Day in 2020. Exactly. So then you had all that shut down. I went out to Colorado at the end of May to help a friend move back from Boulder and was driving her and her son back to Jacksonville, helping her out. And when I flew into Denver, dude, it was so crazy out there. Like, I came out, the airplane, took my mask off. I got surrounded by like 5 TSA agents.
Yeah.
Sir, you need to put your mask back on now. And I'm like,
wow.
Are you serious, man? Like, okay, bro.
Yeah, my mom is in California.
Yeah.
So it was
the stores, they had like the little robot arms with the baskets, and that's how you were paying with stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
they were spraying. Gosh. We had friends that would order their groceries,
right,
and they'd come to the door, and they'd I'm sure they paid online or however that works, but the person would leave and they'd spray the groceries.
Wash them. They would wash them.
Or something. Wash everything. I'm like,
I'm like, how do you do it with the
And
glasses?
I'm like, meanwhile, I'm like,
Take
just
them
go
out.
to Walmart, you know, like,
so weird.
yeah.
And then I was thinking, should I be doing that?
Right.
I don't know how to deal with this. It's
Yeah.
like, what are we doing?
I mean, I remember they were giving away like fries for getting a shot.
And
They're
donuts.
like, yeah. Like
That's so
you'll
crazy.
get a free fry from McDonald's if you get your booster shot.
Right.
Like what?
I'm good. You just
Are you
came out.
kidding
Something
me?
Discounts
just
at the
came
grocery
out.
store.
And then you have they're just basically shooting in your body. So
Yeah.
you build up your antibodies and
So.
get immune to it, you know?
Yeah.
But everybody got it. I got it. In
So
jail,
yeah.
you know?
So
I mean,
yeah.
it sucked. I mean, it's just,
Yeah.
I mean, all it was, it just felt like a nostril clog.
It was different for everybody.
It
I think.
was.
Mine was a massive headache that I was
Right.
laying in the bed for days.
Right.
I thought I was going to, I
Right.
did. I mean, it was bad.
Right.
The headache, it was like on fire.
Right.
It was like my brain was on fire. So that was scary because I didn't know what was going to happen. But I was like, I'm just going to get through this. I prayed and prayed and prayed. And I mean, it probably lasted like a few days. And then,
Yeah.
then it was like no smell, no taste. It was the weirdest thing.
Right.
I
I
was
had
like,
that. I had those symptoms.
oh
yeah.
my gosh, it's so
It was
weird.
crazy.
And then it took months to get it back. I didn't think I was
Right,
ever going to get it back. And then it was weird after
Right.
it came back after about 6 months,
Yeah.
almost a year. Then everything smelled weird.
Was that
Everything.
like the Delta? How many?
I don't even know. Mine was early.
let's not get
I
into
got,
it.
Okay, we're just get off the COVID.
I got mine
But
early.
I
but-
just wanted to know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
because that had to be a weird.
Well, it slowed the whole
'Cause you're
process down too,
confined,
because you had state attorneys not coming in, judges quitting, and I mean it just put everything on hold. I mean, I went 1.6 months without even going to
Oh
court.
yeah, See,
6 months.
Yeah.
We had an issue
Yeah.
in the middle, and they
a legal matter
they
that
were
we
going
had
to
to
do the court case online.
Yeah, we did it on Zoom.
and they ended up just
It was just a
being
phone
like,
call.
Yeah,
It's a
What?
phone call. It was so weird.
it was like 3 questions.
Literally just a phone call.
Yeah.
And it was like, that's it? Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, it was like the bet. I'm like,
That's
sweet.
crazy.
It was
Awesome.
crazy. I was
Right.
like, this is the weirdest time.
Yeah.
But, it's like, I can imagine how it was for you to just be in there that whole time, though, during this
Right.
whole thing and like how that felt for you. We had felt like we were kind of like in jail because,
Well, we
I
all
mean,
were. We
it
were
was that
quarantined.
lockdown. And so we were just talking about this the other day because you think about 2027 is next year.
I know.
But I'm still stuck in like 2019 was just like not that long
I
ago.
know. Like,
Something weird happened where
right.
it's like, where did all those years go?
I
It's
felt
crazy.
bad
It's so
because I
weird.
was like, I was like, I don't even know if I want to bring this up because I don't want you to like be upset
Right.
because I was like,
Yeah, you can't really
it
compare
felt
it. It's
like
not the same,
you
but
just went to prison.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
Absolutely.
I'm sure it didn't feel like that for
Right,
you.
right.
yeah.
But I
I
mean,
mean, the time actually flew by. It's not really.
yeah.
But it's
took
not
a
about
while.
wasn't
flying
like,
by.
we're all
It's not.
happy. and
Yeah.
It's just
everything.
where did it go?
Right.
It was that's
It's-
what it was.
I mean, we had our son graduated in
Right.
2020. That was
Right.
weird, and it was like because the whole like you had to wear a mask and we're outside and
Yeah.
still wearing a mask.
Yeah.
Well, they were doing that like at
But-
Swanee, the social distancing.
But we
Yeah.
had these huge
Yeah.
things.
Squares.
Yes.
It's like we had the graduation, and we had going to school for the first time, but it was such a weird like cloud.
Right.
Felt like that was like we couldn't enjoy it the way that you would think you would. So it was just a weird time.
So
you
now
know,
it's like post COVID, and
Yeah.
everything's so crazy now.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's just,
And now,
it's just,
it's like
And now you
well,
see
it's a
all the
weird
long term
world, man.
everybody's
Yeah.
different,
Everybody-
reacts differently.
Oh my God.
to
Everybody got
things.
they like okay, let's put everybody away, and then we're gonna let them out. Now they're just so weird now.
Well,
Like,
now I
yeah.
wonder, did it do something to people's lives?
I
Is it
don't
like
know.
a mental thing? Because
mean,
like people are mental.
right, they definitely
I-
are. I mean,
I
they're
think it-
definitely
Was
coming out
it
of the
COVID?
woodworks.
I don't know.
Yes. It might not have been the actual sickness, but it was all the
Some people say the vaccinations.
No,
Yes.
it was all the people just terrified, being told to, that kind of
It was a panic.
Wearing
it
a
was,
mask
I think it was like
panic
for 2
is
years.
very
or-
damaging to a person who's fragile or
I think we
has
can
mental
all relate
illness
to
or
that
anything.
though. Like even if
Absolutely.
you were in jail, like we weren't, but that whole
Right.
time, I
Yeah.
mean, it was crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like we
But
all went through something, a warp of like we worked through something. I don't know.
I should have worn my shirt. I had like it's like how Wu-Tang like cream casuals everything around me, right? So I got one that says Corona ruined everything around me.
Yes.
I should have wore that, but I'm glad that it's over with now.
Yes.
It was definitely a journey. Don't ever go to prison. It's not
Yeah.
fun. It sucks. But just if you're out there doing the things that we were doing, just step back, take a different outlook on it and like a perspective, and surround yourself with the good people, because those people, the people are going to be there for you. Those people that were there, they're like it's like a crab pot method, like when there's crabs trying to get out, the crab brings us right back down.
Right.
So if you surround yourself with people like that, this is going to keep bringing you down. So it's kind of cutting ties and getting out of the familiar, going to the unfamiliar.
Yeah.
And letting go. And my dad always told me, you got to let go and let God. And he was like my number one supporter. Was there for me, wrote me every week, everything.
That's awesome.
So and that was cool. And it sucks that it took me to get to that point to get where I'm at. But if I can do it, you can do it.
Yeah,
you can do it.
And
they can do it.
yeah.
Here's the thing: God will meet you where you are,
Amen.
And it's not always the same. Sometimes He does have to be like, I'm going to put you here,
right?
And you're going to deal with it here,
absolutely.
And then some people, it takes forever. Sometimes people are hard headed,
yeah,
but He will still meet you there. Sometimes it's like He's doing this,
yes,
or sometimes He's just like walking with you, but you have to take that time to recognize it.
Absolutely, you do. So you get that time to reflect, and like I said, little things you just take for granted, and then now getting out, having great friends like you guys, coming here and sitting and hang out with y'all, having some coffee, talking. Podcast. This is cool. I'm glad I get to share my story with people, and I hope it helps some people.
Yeah, and it will. That's what we love about this podcast is like we're, some of the stories we've had, all of the stories we've had, they're all so different.
Absolutely,
and like the Jesus stories, everyone has a different story.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not even close, know? And that's what's so amazing is, it's like God will use, he's the fisher of men,
Absolutely.
He's like using the best bait and he knows how to get to us.
It's like we're all like on the same journey, but just in different paths to get there.
People have like, it's like a pride issue. Like, I got this, I can do it. I don't need his help. I don't need to surrender to no one. I've got this. Yeah,
We've
definitely. And I'm guilty of that. I'm still guilty of that.
Yeah,
still do it. I got this, and then it turns into a disaster. And I'm like, okay, I can't do this. And then God will do it, in his way. And it's always like so much better how he does it than I was even thinking of doing.
Exactly.
I'm like,
and thankfully, he's a patient
why didn't I just
God too.
Save all that time?
Yeah.
But yeah, and I was gonna say, it's cool that your dad did that for you. That's an awesome father, and
he was.
I've heard like Isaac's, his testimony is a lot like that. His dad, talked to him when he was dying.
Right.
And, that's just, it's just awesome that parents have led their kids.
Absolutely.
And it's not like, son, you need to turn your life over to Jesus. It's just showing and being that witness to your kids.
And he was always cool. Like the last time I seen him too, like him and my mom came and saw me like on a visitation, a few months before he had passed, and so we were going to like the canteen thing to get a soda or whatever. He's like, you want a cold beer? I was like, God, that would be nice right now, man. But unfortunately, we got Coke and Sprite.
Right. Yeah.
But he had, I know it was uncomfortable for him to come see me like that because I'm his son, and I carry his name. I'm the third, so I know it was tough for him to come see me in that situation. But he played it cool, and just it was awesome. It was
he's proud of you now.
I mean, I know he's looking down and super happy. It's going to take a little while for the adjustment period, I think, because they look at old Bill and think of that, and it's just like, cool, y'all do whatever you want, think however you want to of me, judge me how you want to, because all that matters is God knows what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, I mean, when we got saved,
they might not want to get their hopes up. A lot of people don't want to get their hopes up, and then they kind of just want to be like standoffish and kind of just wait and see too.
Right, absolutely. I mean, that's true. So, I mean, it is just like a short term. It's just been a few days. So people are like, oh yeah, you're talking a good game.
Well, even Jesus had to leave his birthplace and went out we did the same thing when we got saved. We moved to Missouri because it's kind of like
try to get yourself away from the norm.
Well, I don't even think we were trying to. I think God was leading us to do that
because it's like we had our friends were like they wouldn't talk to us, and we were like on fire, So I know how we looked.
Because what did you say the other day? Jesus freaks.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's like a new. It's like a new thing for us again. Like I'm just like, I guess we're gonna do the '90s thing. Be Jesus freaks. Okay.
Yeah, I'm good with it now.
Church and bring it out.
But that was the first I've heard that in a long time.
Right.
So I was like, oh, we must be doing something right.
Yeah, you're doing right.
And audio adrenaline.
But I mean, it was cool. Like even at church, like even like right there at the end of the service. Remember, like when the pastor was like, "Okay, guys, y'all go free." Go be free.
I knew you heard
that. Yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's the first time I used to go to church like on the holidays and stuff like that.
Right.
Because my parents my mom she still attends First Baptist Church of Orange Park. But to me, I'm like, Mom, I love Joby Martin. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's my preacher. That's who I want to go see. Yeah. That's like, he's led me to the Lord, and like he's like going, and I love, what I'm saying, he just preaches it good. He's got a good sense of the way he delivers his message and everything. I think he's real sincere and cares about what he's doing is amazing, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
and I think that church will have a lot of programs to disciple you, and
right.
I mean, we're gonna.
We've been dropping a lot about 1122 on here. We should get some kind of.
I know. Right? At least a sticker.
Yeah, I know.
I need to get more stickers.
Okay, so you want to hear what happened with the sticker?
What?
So
neither of us have a sticker.
I meant to swing by and try to go get us one, but yeah. So when I woke up Monday morning and the condensation, that thing you had to like rub it down and all that stuff, and dude, it like was wet on the back of the windshield, and I tried to rub it down there and do it. And I screwed
didn't
it
work.
Up. No, I messed it all up.
We'll get another one.
I'm sure they'll have more.
They were just
out.
Two.
They'll get more.
Well, yeah. So we need some stickers, Joey.
Yes, stickers. That's all we ask.
That's all we need. But yeah, it's good, man. It's good to be back home. It's good to be around good people, man. It's behind me now.
Yeah. It's good to have you back home.
Absolutely.
We wake up in the morning, and we've been trying to lately, we'll read our Bible on our phone.
We just got through Acts today.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was really, I
went all the way
through
through Romans.
Oh, did you? I haven't got into, I love Romans though. Yeah. Like I'm going to have take some time in that one, but Acts was really cool. It was almost like cause I've read the whole Bible through just recently, like the beginning of this year. And it was amazing. I would recommend that.
Back and forth, like probably about 3 or 4 times. Well, I had a lot.
Dude, and Paul's been through some stuff.
Yeah,
Paul. Moses too. I felt bad. I was crying for him.
I just finished 1 Corinthians this morning. So I'm right a little bit ahead of you. So what I started doing was I started doing the same myself. It was like out with the old and in with the new. So when I start my day, I'd read, the New Testament. I started in Matthew. And then, and I started reading backwards.
Yeah.
From, was it Malachi? Am I right?
I don't
Is that the last
Don't
book?
look at me.
I am. It's your show, bro. But I think Malachi's the last book of the Old Testament. We'll put that up.
Yeah, I'll put it up on the
screen.
Yeah. Malachi.
So you're reading the books back?
Yes, backwards.
Oh,
so going backwards to Genesis.
Interesting. I feel like that would be confusing.
This is why we need discipleship.
Exactly.
We need
we are hungry for the word, but so we're just
I just toss it up in the air and then let it fall in my lap or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm like, I really want to, like, because after reading it all the way through, I'm really wanting to get in now and like really like dive into it. But anyway, Acts is like, what do you call that?
Recap.
Yes, thank you.
Yes,
like, what does that
absolutely.
word? It was like a recap,
right?
But also afterwards and what is meant for us as Christians. And the whole thing with it talks a lot about the Jews, and now it's the Gentiles and the Jews, and it's like it talks about how we became part of it.
Yeah,
I say we because I'm a Gentile.
Right.
But
Paul, he was. I mean, look at what he went through. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh, yes.
And then got saved. I mean,
we need help. We need Bible studies.
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you can go, like, I go on my Bible app and they have the devotionals. I'll do those sometimes too.
Right.
But it's like, which one do I pick? And then I cannot stand it when it sounds like AI. Like it can't sound
Right.
Oh my God, I can't do that.
The one I got is called Open Doors by Rick Warren. You know who Rick Warren is?
Yeah.
Rick Warren's
I read
awesome.
his.
Okay, so he's got one on there too. I've listened to his.
He's good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give you another good one that you will love. It's the Live Free podcast.
Okay.
And it's Lake Point Church in Texas.
Okay.
The pastor is Josh Howerton.
That's who you're telling me about.
Oh,
earlier.
yeah.
Their podcasts are good.
Isaac told me about these guys, and like I listen every day.
Right.
They're amazing. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, so check that out.
So Live Free.
Yeah, Live Free.
I'll check that out.
They do like, it's just like Deeper, Joby's podcast, where they have the sermon on Sunday, and that's on their channel.
Okay.
And then after that, they dive deeper into the sermon, the message, and they do a podcast, and it's like,
that's cool. That
an
helps.
hour and a half, and it's great.
Also
it's
talks
amazing.
about a lot of different things like that you wonder about, and then he'll talk about that too. And like I want to say one of the things, but I can't think of specifically. But it is one of those things. Is like, oh my gosh, I never thought of it that way.
Right.
Or oh my gosh, that's what that means.
Right.
Like it's really informative. I like.
And they're smart, and they know they know how to say words.
Obviously, I don't sound very smart.
They know Bible verses and all kinds of good stuff. So don't listen to us, but definitely listen to them.
Right.
So, I might not be very smart, but I know what love is.
Yeah.
Jesus is
we
love.
love Jesus, and that's about all we got right here. That's all we need. Yeah.
I might not be an eloquent speaker, but I try.
No, y'all do great. Y'all are awesome. Like, I mean, I started like whenever I saw that y'all were doing the Hangin with the Hunns, I started like on my little flip phone, getting on YouTube and watching it on my little 2.5 inch screen.
What?
Yeah.
You could do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought you could only like play like Tetris on those phones.
It's like memory game. My son, like whenever they come hit me up, he'd be like, "Hey, can I play your boring games on your phone?"
Yeah.
I mean, it's like eye for detail.
How dare you?
It's like, no, dude. Like, you don't want to play this. Like, it's boring.
And don't you have to hit like 3 times to get like one?
Yes,
like,
it was, I felt like I was like, you know, it felt like
somebody.
it was like 1998, like texting again. You had to do it. It's so nice. Like now, it's like picking this up.
Oh my god!
Right,
I can type like 2 letters, and it's like the words there. I click on it. I'm like, yes.
I remember switching from doing that to. It was so nice. I was like, I don't even know what to do, and then I still don't even know what all I can do.
That was one of the first things I did. That was one of the first things I did when I got. It was like, you know, it was like,
I need a real phone.
Check.
Yeah.
Cash check, eat, phone, dealership. You know, had to get a car and all that stuff. So it's nice to do all that. So
well, awesome. So stay tuned for part 2, the baptism.
Yes.
The baptism of Bill Bain.
Oh my gosh. That'd be awesome, dude.
That's gonna be super dope, dude. I can't wait. We're gonna do this.
Yes.
All right.
We're gonna do this. We gotta do it before it gets like cold.
Oh yeah.
So we'll do that.
All right.
Are we signing off?
Yeah, we could do a cold plunge.
No, we're definitely not doing a polar
We
plunge.
still got some
Jesus.
time.
I
It's
love
hot
you.
in Florida for a while.
It'll be warm. It's gonna be
If
warm.
we did that, it would be like in the
we'll do it
spring.
soon.
Okay.
Definitely.
If we did the polar plunge,
Definitely.
it would be in the spring.
I'm honored.
Yeah,
to
it's
do
cold.
that.
Mine's will just. I mean.
Right.
Don't know.
Well, the springs are 72.
Oh, that's
year-round.
right. They're warmer.
Yeah, so
It'll
they're
feel like
warmer.
it's
yeah,
warmer.
it's cool. I went one year during winter in Ginny when it was like super freezing cold outside. And then
I
you jump
should
in the
try
spring.
that. I've
It's
never
really
tried
cool.
that
You should
because it's
definitely do
always too cold for me,
Right.
and I'm like, I can't get
You
in.
don't think about it because you're like, yeah, I'm not getting in the water because it's cold. Then you jump in, it feels warm.
Yeah.
That's
It's
so
super
crazy.
wild.
I gotta try that.
Yeah, it's super cool.
Huh.
That is
Super awesome
crazy.
experience.
I don't think about that. I go anyway.
Right.
We go when it's hot because it's too cold.
Absolutely.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for watching,
Thank you for
y'all.
watching. Yes, we love you.
If
Bye.
you like the podcast, subscribe to the channel, please, and follow along for more awesome stories. And we'll see you next time. Peace.
Bye.
Peace out, guys.